So like a readers. So readers with a tint, and then regular with a tint.
Guys, if you ever
Guys,
want to do a live podcast, you know what? I'm hoping that I hope that we give you hope because we just be doing. It's like, why is the chat not? It says can't post messages to some channels, and I'm like, why can't this go into the chat? It's because we're live, but we're not. We're live nowhere. I don't know how that works. That shouldn't even be possible.
yeah.
It should say, ma'am, in order for you to go live, you must click
Says
on.
that. Mhm.
You must first choose where you want to go live too.
Right.
All right, so I'm just gonna rearrange my pause here to make sure that now that
Okay.
we are live for sure, that we don't go down.
Are we live for sure? For sure? Because I mean, it said live the
Well,
whole
it's
entire
live,
time. The
and
same.
it says live because it says I could end stream, but I doesn't up at the top now that I know. I didn't click on where I wanted it to go to, so now they're there. I clicked on memories like the corners of my mind. Misty what a common memory.
Memories of the way we were.
So, what was I talking about? Oh, I'm trying to find the clip.
You're
Trying to
talking
find the clip
about
of us of me coming back from. Well, I'm going to show you a couple. Okay, so we're going to go.
from the Carolinas.
Well, I'm going to show you one of me at the retreat, which is only a
Okay.
couple seconds. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
If you would ask me, how did I get all those little wandy things in there? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's from CapCut or what, but I'll have to try for next time. But this is the one I think that we were talking about as far as the. Oh no.
Next year.
Yeah. Oh.
No, you got to come next year. It was so much fun. I can't even describe to you. I can't. It's like, I mean, we just got gifts. I mean, after gifts and after gifts, and just it was so much fun. I mean, like, you know me, I overpack, right? That's what I do. I overpack, right? So I mean, it was just gift after gift, right? So, girl, I don't know, you just got to come. You just have to come. So I gotta go. I can't find my phone. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Girl, you know, once you get over a certain age, I just can't. Let me go find my glasses. I don't even know where they are. Bye, girl. Bye.
Can you see it or can you just hear it?
I can see it and hear Tina Turner. That's funny. With the glasses on the head, the phone in the ear, having a whole conversation.
We do that all day long.
Yeah.
All right.
So where'd you get the wig from?
So the wait.
Oh,
so the wig came. Let me see if I can come back to you.
So that's my brother-in-law, my
in New York City. So
and my niece in New York City.
Airport. So one of the ladies at the conference, she sells wigs. She demonstrates wigs, and she has her own channel. I think she's called Sparky Sparks on TikTok. I'm looking for the picture again. And it's funny, you won't be able to see her, but she's in the far. Yeah. Anyway, too far away. Anyway, she does sell wigs, and so she had a bag. She must have had a whole luggage full of just wigs alone. So, yeah.
Wow.
So now this is the us going through New York City when you're driving. That was the scariest part. Leaving from Connecticut was driving through New York, and then usually New Jersey Turnpike is easy, smooth sailing. But when I left on Friday, it was Good Friday, and the traffic was horrendous. I mean, we were really going 6 miles an hour. Like I'm saying, not 60, 0.06 miles per
6.
hour. Yeah, or yeah, less than. It was slow, less than 10 miles per hour. And I hit. I was telling my sister, I was sitting in the line for so long because it said you are now on the shortest route, or take this is the shortest route, fastest route, whatever. So we all took the same route, and we're all just sitting there. And I'm like, forget it. Let me get out of this line. And when I decided to go around the line, I said, forget it. You know what? This probably is the shortest and fastest route. So I went to get back in the line, and cars would come in. So I had to slam on my brakes so I wouldn't hit the next person. My seat started to jiggle, and it went zzz, and I'm like, what in the heck just happened? So I'm like, and it happened another time because the traffic was so bumper to bumper that I would hit it again, and the seat was zzz. I mean, it really did zap me. So I called my son, like, Google this for me. Tell me why my seat is doing this. But it was probably because it thought I was falling asleep. And so that's why the seat did that. So I thought, this is just crazy.
Either falling asleep or you're hitting the line. They'll give you the
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. Daughter the Most High is in the she's in the comment section. She said, hello, ladies. Sorry if you were sitting there for the first 30 minutes. I thought we were live, but I didn't click on any of the channels, so I don't know where it went, but it was live.
God bless you.
So
it happens.
Yeah,
sometimes it's like that.
Says, I hope all is well with you both. Yes, and wasn't busy today and was looking for y'all at 1. Yes, we were on, but I forgot to click the YouTube page and I forgot to click the Facebook page. So thank you for being consistent and hanging in there with us, because you knew we were out there. We were in La La Land by accident. We thought we were doing. I tell you, anybody can do y'all. Anybody can do this. I saw this short. Yeah. Oh, you saw this one too? So I'm going to just go ahead and play this one of us being in the New York City traffic, if I can get back over there.
And then I saw one person's comment. Yeah, it's like, first, it's like, seriously, you're trying to help saying what you say. No spoiler alert. Go ahead.
Let's see if I can get back over there. What is this one? All right, that window has to close in order for me to see the next window.
God bless you, Pop.
God bless you, Pop.
I have Yanni sneezing over here, and then a few seconds later, Pop sneezed.
Right, here we go. Oh, yeah, somebody. Well, at least I think I'm trying to hit the. There we go. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Oh, my gosh, I hope that. We pray, honey. The person is there.
Just standing next to it, though.
Yeah, but you don't want that thing to explode.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I pray that nobody.
They need to get away from that car.
Yeah, anything can happen any second.
Oh, Jesus. Don't stop in the road.
And she's taking. Get out of, ma'am! Get out of the way! Get to the side! Back up! Oh my God!
You can hear other cars, people in cars saying, get away also.
If you take a picture, call 911.
Yeah, so she was it was a BMW, it wasn't a Tesla. And she was so distraught that she was just standing beside her car, jumping up and down. I'm like, ma'am. I'm like,
Lord.
Yeah. So that was, and my daughter's like, I was like, welcome back to America. Cause she had just come back from South Korea, you know, very peaceful. You can walk down the street by yourself, nighttime, daytime, anytime, and yeah, she enjoyed it. She had a good time. Her and her sister, they didn't record themselves leaving, but I'm sure it was a crying fest, of course, because she was there for 3 months. Yeah,
amazing. But you know what? Here's what I noticed also, like the Asian cultures really know how to just kind of just stay together. You know what I'm saying? Do things together. I think that's the neatest thing. I don't know how I raised myself, lowered myself over down to here, but yeah, but they have like community things. That's what I'm trying to say.
Actually, if you think about it, every other country really is all about community. Than in America, we're very individualism. Individualism is what we're all about. So even the older folks get together, 60, 70, 80 years old, and they go to the park and they exercise together. They walk together.
something. Yeah,
It's the
walk
same in
together.
Spain,
Yeah.
same in Italy, say Europe is the same, Africa is the same. I mean, every other country, Philippines, you know. So yeah, we're not we're not a culture. That's not our culture. We could bring it back though,
Yeah.
but we're all spread out all over the place. But so when I was
So now,
when I was at mom's house, I don't know if this was my wedding day or what day it was, but that's definitely my wedding dress. I mean, with my pearls and stuff. So maybe it's wedding day.
Yeah.
But I thought,
so it's probably your wedding day. So you haven't worn that thing.
well, I
since
mean,
then,
I don't
right?
know if I tried it, if it was the day I tried it on before the wedding or, you know.
I want to say it was your wedding day because you actually have makeup on and for
Yeah. So
know,
30, that was 30, yeah,
8
July was
years ago.
38 years ago.
Mhm,
So when I
mhm.
found the picture, or mom gave it to me, and when I took it out of my baggage, I put it on my husband's nightstand last night. So when he came home from work, he's like, "Oh!" And then when he made it to bed, because I got out of the bed first, and it was on his pillow. I'm like, "You're so cute."
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else you got for us? Because we are 45 minutes into this thing, and what you got?
Well, like I say, the one thing is, you're gonna actually put the whole video on later on. If not, I'll just hold the plants up again.
Yeah, no,
You don't have to.
I don't
Want me to
know.
hold them
It's
up?
all there, so I guess I'll have to see what happened to it.
So, door of the Most High, I'll just say, my sister and I have been talking about, putting something in the ground, and these are cucumbers, and I actually dated them. It's on this side, and so, like I say, just so she won't have to go back and put anything on there, I'm going to show you the 18th of April, and it will tell you that it's cucumbers. I had that backwards on
It's
it.
okay. Oh yeah, but it's still cucumbers
Cucumbers.
and something else.
So that's cucumbers on there, and these type of cucumbers are a let's see. It looks like Marky. It looks like Marky. Oh, Marky.
I'm not sure because yours grew so fast. They're so leggy. So you need to call
I
your
know.
son.
I
Maybe I
know.
won't put mine
Like,
on.
honey,
Maybe I won't put mine on the heating pad.
yeah, not the heating pad because that they
Yeah, that
4
would,
days. It's like five to 10
right.
days to germinate.
So I won't put them
Oof.
on the heating pad. I'll just let
So
them go. And that's we're
yeah,
recapping.
yeah.
So that's your.
That's the mystery one. This is the one that has the lettuce, the beet, and the tomato. And all of them said I was supposed to put them in the ground directly, but of course I wanted to try these out because I have them, so you gotta try them out, right? So there's that, and then I have one that has the tomatoes by it. The what's called? It's black seeded lettuce. So this black seeded lettuce by itself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put them in the ground fast because they're leggy.
Exactly. And the only thing that actually sprouted up like it's supposed to, like reasonable, was going to be the Swiss chard, and you only have 2 of them that actually sprouted out of here. You can see it.
And so leggy means
chard.
if a person is not an actual gardener, it means it just sprouted way up, like, and it's just usually if it starts off nice and slow and then it gets strong leaves from being this tall. For hers are like this tall, they were reaching up to the sun. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have some for next week. I'm gonna.
And this tomato, and
Today's
it said nope, not
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nothing, honey. So four of those pods actually produce seed immediately, and then the one is like taking its time. It's off the pad now, and these have to go outside. You should never have this many in one pot. See how it's like there's a whole lot of them in there.
Are you sprinkling it?
But because it's I just kind of dropped them in, by finger, and a lot of times, more than one goes in, and clearly, I wasn't paying that much attention because that's a whole lot that actually went into one thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should even pull them out now, but I'll wait and separate them out and see what survives and what doesn't.
So Daughter of the Most High said, I need to get some dirt and start planting some seeds soon. I've been saving some bell pepper seeds to try. Yeah, I love it.
Ooh.
Do it.
I have red, yellow, and orange seeds. Yeah. I just put them into little paper envelopes recently.
I love paper envelopes. You know what? I have to look at one of my suitcases that still has stuff in it because when I went to your house, you gave me some of your little packets. And the thing is, though, when I have them like that, I don't know which I didn't divide them out like by pepper. Like, oh, this is the red pepper, this is the green pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. I just put them all because my husband gets tired of seeing
And you don't
them. I
have
know my
to.
husband gets tired of seeing
It's
them,
fun. It's like mystery.
right? Mystery.
Yeah.
So Saturday, I showed you I went to the tea party. She made these. She always has these little games to play, and this was cute because it's breakfast at Tiffany, and I was all dressed, guys. I didn't have my little crown on my head, but I had gloves that I forgot to put on. But this was what's in your phone. I would have probably won if she had said what's in your purse. But it was in what's in your phone, and people were like, "Oh, all these." If you have a phone number of your ex, I'm like, I don't have any exes like that. And so people are like, oh, I got 8 exes and all their phone numbers in here. They're all blocked, but so they got points for all that. I'm like, okay, this game truly. I find a lot of times I go places and out of 10, 15 women, maybe 2 of them are still married. Some of them are widowed. Some of them a lot of them are divorced or just.
Oh, I understand.
So I was like, okay, that doesn't apply to me. Or if you have the dating app in your phone, I'm like, okay, 0. I'm not getting any points for that either, But it was a really good fun game. She always plays good games, and I'm ready for my own tea party because she had this in case I decide to do it one day. And then she had all the mixed up words where you had to rearrange the words, like you go into a baby shower and they have words.
Oh, I love that. Like Scrabble.
Like one says teapot, whatever. So that was fun. It was really fun.
Words with friends.
Say again.
Words with friends.
And she also says, yes, me too, as far as maybe not separating them out. And she says, I have red, green, yellow, and orange seeds also.
Oh.
Yes. One of these days, she's such a faithful watcher. One of these days, we're going to have you on talking.
And you keep saying it, but
she has to feel comfortable to do it or whatever. And
do we have the consent?
She's still waiting. We're still waiting.
Of the Most High.
Yeah. But what's up with Daddy? We got like 10 minutes to go before we.
So Papa's upstairs watching his movies. He too had the Weller today. I actually, because it's I tried this one time with him and he's like, what is this? Today I actually mixed it with an oatmeal and put this in. That way he could have the crunch. I noticed that it was still there. When you spend some dollars, you kind of want to see something move. So I'm not, I'm not tripping or anything like that, but it's like, okay, everything healthy he wants to play, and everything like junk food, so, and I just don't do a whole lot of junk food anymore.
Because he's not gonna get it unless you give it to him, right? Right.
Facts. That's like, so on Friday, I gotta tell you, so Good Friday, my church had a they called it a musical. But it was kind of like, having a worship service. And it was so enjoyable. The Holy Spirit was just moving. And it's my daughter couldn't make it because she was like, doing school stuff, and but her beau came and he and I were praising the Lord so hard. There's a song that says, I want to worship. No, I go hard in the paint. And for basketball people, you'll know that hard in the paint means like, you are moving it. You are in the paint the way where you shoot the ball, right? Well, but for me, it's like I go hard in the paint for Jesus. Like, when we're worshiping, I'm worshiping I'm not worshiping for anybody else besides me and him. My worship is for him. And so, and everybody, it just felt like the Spirit just fell over the whole entire place to where like he was even like celebrating more than he usually does. He celebrates all the time, by clapping. But it seemed like he was celebrating even more than he normally celebrates. And then on Sunday, when they both came to church, it was like he was already coming back anticipating. And then she came in and my daughter is like, I'll just say that she was her kind of moved, but I was telling her, I leaned over to her and said, hey, listen, I said, every time I come in here to praise the Lord, I'm coming in, coming hard. I'm hard to praise the Lord.
And she's your baby girl, but she's your third child. Yeah.
Yes.
And she's the same age as my second child, which is they were like what? They're like 3 months apart. 3 months apart.
Yes.
3 or 4 months apart. Yeah. But somewhere around here I have a picture of both of them in the playpen together.
Little my daughter was like I don't know how to Amazon woman, Amazon baby.
They're both on breast milk, but it looked like she was on some full blown cow milk, and looked like my daughter was on skim milk. but they're 3 months apart, so it makes
No, actually, it looked like she was on heavy whipping cream.
Like she was on that good stuff. She was on that good stuff. I was like, can we have some of your breast milk, please? Because my daughter. So as we're closing out, this is the cutest thing. I need to get better at posting stuff ahead of time so I can just flash it up on the screen. But this is so freaking adorable. Oh, she says also, yes, if we don't, he can't eat the food if we don't buy it for him, as far as daddy.
Ding, cha-ching. Oh, remember that? Oh my lordy, lordy.
At like, let's see, let's guess. You look like you're about 3 or 4.
If I'm 3 or 4, that means you're like 6
something
or
like
7.
That. Something like so. That is just the cutest thing. I'm gonna have to just take a picture on my phone. Did mom already put these in our? Because remember she was sending pictures to us.
I didn't see that.
When I went to her house this time, I'll make sure I put it in because that was one of you and I. But this one's here. It's also you and I.
Oh my lord. Isn't that funny that she always has an address for each day?
It's blurry. There you go.
Yeah, who's the little guy? Because you're not close enough for me to see who it is. Antonio.
Anthony, cousin Tony. Rest his soul. Yes. But him and I were like a year apart. So is our cousin, that's DW, which is his brother, then me, then him, and then his cousin Mel, and then you, and then Rob.
Then his sister, and then me, and then their sister.
Robin's one too. Now Robin's also rest her soul too. And then this one's really cute. This one's not you and I, but you know who this one's gonna be. My sidekick.
Oh yeah. Isn't that funny? You know mom dressed both of you guys, right? I didn't know that.
But
mom did that.
You asked that?
I'm pretty sure I heard that story years ago. Yeah. Mom did that. Of course,
this is me. We're Salt and Pepper. So we had the same middle name.
Salt.
We had the same middle name and the same maiden last name, and we're just 2 days apart. And technically, she was supposed to be born on the 1st, and I was born on the 1st, and she came on the 3rd. I said, "Mommy won."
But you know what? It's funny because our family is unique in the fact that every our maiden name girl has the same middle name. Well,
even cousin T doesn't have the same maiden name, but she still has the same middle name.
Well, she still has the same bloodline. She's still the first one of that bloodline.
Yeah.
So, but everyone actually has that same same middle name. I think that's neat.
Yeah. And look, mommy started it all. Haha, because I was the first one. But anyway, we thank you guys for joining us and hanging in there for the 30 minutes. I'll have to figure out what happened to the first. Maybe I'll just have to repost it. I don't know. But thank you for joining us. We love you. Peace and how do we do it? We do peace, love,
and blessing.
Yes. And if you have a topic that you'd like to talk about, what I'd like to do is I'd like to interview some of the ladies who are at that beach retreat with me. They're all business ladies. And so I'm not sure if I would put it on this channel or my other channel, which has mostly interviews over here, because over here we just do fun stuff. But we'll see. She said, "Oh, how adorable. Oh, look at y'all." So that was Daughter Most High. So that's what we have for you today. Thank you for sticking with us. And if you watch later, put a pound, what do we call it? A pound replay in the hashtag. Peace and blessings to you too. Thank you guys. Ciao for now.